and McCart, IFLTV. I'm delighted for the first time. It's very noisy in here.
Very noisy.
George Crotty. First and foremost, how are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good, really good, thanks.
Well, listen, we just spoke a little bit. I got told you're still in the army.
Still in the Marines.
Still in the Marines, but it's the Navy. It's the Navy, it's not the army.
Navy,
So you're still in the Navy, Marines. I'm ex-military myself, I'm an ex-squaddy. So you're still in. How do you manage to juggle the Marines? Because I know how tough it is. And be a professional boxer at the same time. That must be a difficult task.
It is, but they really support the boxing, and they allow me to do it full time. So they give me the backing to do it, and really grateful for it.
Definitely, and like I say, Marines is a hard job, and you've definitely, if you can get through Marine training and whatnot, then you've definitely got the mental capacity to be a professional boxer. So, if you could compare the two, I know what it's like going through selection, section training and all that basic training and whatnot. What's the two differences, the main differences? What's harder, professional boxing, a 6-week camp, 8-week camp, or Marine training?
It's hard, because they're both different ways, but I take from what I learned into the Marines, into the boxing as well, because there were times in the Marines where I was like, I can't do this no more, you know, I've got to get up. I would have got up and left, but I come from a little town in Royston and I couldn't go back, because I'd already done boxing before I go. I couldn't go back and face people going, oh, I knew you wouldn't have done it, you know. So it just taught you that your body can go a lot further than you think it can, you know. So you take that you take that into the ring as well, you know, where you're tired a bit later on and all that, but your body can go further than you think it can.
The mind is willing, the body quits. And let's talk about then. You're 2-0 as a pro in a light heavyweight division, which
super middle.
Super middle? I got told you were light heavy.
Nah, super middle.
Super middle, you're going to be a big super middle then. So when obviously your last couple of fights have been up at light heavy, is that right?
No, I was a pound over the super middle my last fight.
So super middleweight. So again, as another good division to be in as well. So
I think it's quite an open division.
It's very open right now.
I've done the amateur, the light heavy, and then when I signed with Frank, he said he's obviously got a lot of light heavies. He's got that show in November. He said you can join as a light heavy, but you kind of got to wait your turn a little bit, which is fair enough. But then with the super middles, he said there's a bit of a gap there. If you can make it and you feel comfortable, you can fast track yourself a little bit.
Well, that's it. Then two names that come to mind in the super middleweight division is Cam Simpson, Hamza Shiraz. But by the time you get to that level, they might already been and gone and stuff like that. So, like you say, there is an opening for you to step in and be that name. And like I said to Lewis Richardson there, the super middleweight division's always had a household name. There's always been Chris Eubanks, the Nigel Benns, the Calzaghes, the Steve Collins. There's always been a household name in that division. And like I say, there's an opening there to be a household name.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So, are you excited about that?
I am, and I think with my amateur pedigree, I've been around the boxing for a long time, done a lot in there. I know I went pro a little bit later, but I've been training in the pro gym for a long time, a lot of the sparring. So I feel like I can, obviously not try to run before I can walk, but I can fast track a little bit, you know.
Definitely. And like I say, for people that don't know, when I think of army boxing, crab boxing for the army, I think of that rough tumble, head down, chin down, swing from the rafters and just go for it, like in the milling we used to do. For people, there we go.
He's the best mate in boxing.
How hard is this, man? How hard is it?
How hard is it?
Is he a hard man?
No, he's a top man and he can go a long way.
Definitely.
We both can, so fantastic guy.
Yeah, man, there you go. That's an Olympian medalist saying that you can go on the way. I was just going to say, when I think about military boxing, I just think of head down, chin down, swing. How would you describe your style then?
Well, I'd say it's a little bit different. Like 20 years ago, when I was first boxing, if you heard that you were fighting someone from the army, all you'd think is, well, they're tough and they're going to keep coming for 3 rounds, you know. And then I joined it and I was like, actually, they train Monday to Friday, so they are fit and they should be fitter than all the other civilians doing the normal amateur boxing. But you've got some good coaches who are on the army and the navy team, so who have all been there and done the boxing, so now they pass it down. So there's actually a little bit more technical stuff to it. I was in
the army 20 years ago, so I was a lot longer than you, and it was head down, chin down, and just go for it, be tough. So how would you describe your style? Are you a come forward fighter, or can you box in the back for a bit of both?
A little bit. In the amateurs, people would know me as a bit more southpaw, counter puncher, in and out a little bit. But for in the last couple of years, I'm more of a front foot fighter, maybe a bit like a Joey Calzaghe, you know, high tempo. I like to pride myself on my conditioning, so high tempo, throw a lot of shots, and I think I'll be exciting like that.
Well, that's music to my ears then. Are you sure you don't want to be a light heavyweight? Because that light heavyweight
I know,
division's
I know.
nasty right now. You sure you don't want to join it?
I know, but there's just a bit more of a gap. I'll go wherever. Maybe float between the two. See what fights are there at the time.
Definitely. Well, when you're next out, you're 2-0 now. When you're next out?
September the 27th. But you'll call.
You're cool. That's good. That's good. And you got a message for anyone that might not know who you are and stuff like that? You got a message for the fans out there?
Should keep an eye on me. Hopefully I can move fast.
Definitely. Well, listen, absolute
Cheers,
pleasure to meet you, George. See you in the next one, my man. Thank you.
Cheers.